Everything good begins with a dream.
Dreams are just, they can be fantastic. Anything crazy and wild and something just like not ordinary.
I would say a good dream is when you have a story in your dream. Yeah!
An imagination is something that we encourage her with.
We carry our dreams from our first childhood memories.
Wow, it's very windy out today. I'm a Cinderella. This is beautiful castle.
Through every single day of our lives.
When you see me look absent-mindedly staring, don't say, what are you looking at? It's just that I'm not there. You're just trying to wake me up from a good dream.
All right, Buckaroo, what you gonna do now?
I grew up wanting to be Cinderella. It's always those daydreams, those imaginative dreams that keep you going.
If you teach them how to use their imagination, you'd be surprised what comes out.
And there are certain places in the world where you can do that.
Indeed, if you let your dreams lead the way, you're sure to arrive at a magical place.
I love pirates.
Walk the plank, stowaway.
I'm a pirate. Arr! String him up and give him 40 lashes.
Captain.
Arr! Ahoy, matey!
My dream is to paint the world.
No costume involved, just flying.
I can imagine with you a red cape and red light boots.
No, I don't need no costume. I just want to fly.
Yes, every year, millions of dreams come true in Disney parks around the globe. But this year, this very special year, we invite you to come celebrate your dreams and the dream-making magic Disney cast members create every day. And so, in recognition of dreamers and dream makers and all those dreams made real, this is the year of 1,000,000 dreams. And this is the year to come and discover Disney parks, where dreams come true. There's a place in everyone's imagination where dreams live. Luckily, there's also a place where they come true. Walt Disney World Resort, a world of adventure for everyone of every age, where happily ever after happens every day, where families have a chance to be a family together, and amazing things happen simply to put a smile on the face of a child. Come along with us and escape into a place where parks of pure imagination delight every sense, and where exquisite resorts invite you to wake up in the middle of a dream.
What do you dream about?
Well, what do I dream about? I dream about you.
I wish I could definitely step into a storybook.
Just but then what if somebody closes the book? What if they snap the book and we can't get out? Yeah! I dream of a pirate.
I dream I'm a princess. A princess would be really cool. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, girls.
I'd love to be my wife's Prince Charming.
This is my palace of dreams.
For anyone who's ever dreamed of being a pirate, for every little girl who knows she's a princess, for travelers to Tomorrowland, and for kids of Neverland, for those who believe in make-believe, and for those who just want to let go. Welcome to the place where elephants fly, teacups dance, and princesses are really real. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom, where fantasy reigns.
Being able to escort Cinderella to a little girl, and I say Cinderella, it's just, doesn't she look just like you when you were a little girl? And it just makes the little girls feel so good inside, and it's brought parents to tears to watch the bonding that the two have together.
This is the place where magic happens every day. Just over this bridge lies a place called Fantasyland. where the air is sweet with pixie dust, where old friends wait to be met for the first time, where the world isn't so big after all. The place where you learn you never have to grow up if you don't want to. The place where enchanted horses await the beck and call of each little prince and princess. And the place where magic meets sight and sound, calling all characters of Disney past and present. Cue the orchestra and behold Mickey's PhilharMagic. Now, off you go, over the next bridge, and there awaits Frontierland. Here in the great frontier, you're a short boat trip away from the caves and treehouse of Tom Sawyer Island. Here is where the two-step kicks into gear. Here, steamboats are ready for boarding for a trip down the rivers of America. And you're next door to happy haunts that invite you in for a grinning good time.
I love it when people come off Splash Mountain. They're having a great time and they're all just wet. I love their reaction, especially the kids that come off. They just now saw a cartoon, but it was live action right in front of their face. So it's a great feeling to see that.
This is the great American frontier. In this kingdom, there's another bridge that leads to enchantment of an adventurous sort. Step into Adventureland. From flying carpets that soar through the skies of Agrabah to enchanted tiki rooms and cruises through the rivers of the treacherous jungles. And home to classic pirates that playfully pillage on their quest for riches. But beware, Captain Jack Sparrow is now part of this wild crew. Now over this bridge we go as another fantasy unfolds in Tomorrowland, where space rangers fight to save the galaxy. Where the astronauts of tomorrow pilot their own spaceships, and where the racers of tomorrow first take the wheel.
It's not every day that you can be blasted off into space, and it's not every day that you can help catch the elusive Stitch or help save the universe from the evil Emperor Zurg. So I definitely can help create dreams by giving back to these kids and hoping that they have the same kind of magical experiences that I had when I was younger. It makes me really proud inside.
The Magic Kingdom Park is certainly no stranger to classic thrills either. Individually, these classics go by the names of Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, and Splash Mountain. Perhaps you've heard of them. And the brave adventurers who best them all in a triumphant triple sitting simply call them the Mountains of the Magic Kingdom. So there you are, a peek at where the heart of the enchantment lives. But before you leave, perhaps you should behold one last wish. Or better said, wishes. The magical finale that paints a mesmerizing story in the Magic Kingdom sky.
I would do anything to help them out, to make their dream come true. And it makes me feel satisfied and happy. And that's what I try to do every day. Just make their dream come true.
I would love to be able to, maybe just once, take off on one of those gliders.
I definitely want to fly. Doesn't everybody want to fly?
I dream I could swim like a fish. Because I like swimming. Cool. Dude.
And I really wanted to be an astronaut.
2, 1, blast off!
The cultures, the people, and even taste the food, because I love food.
I like to learn about new places, and I like to travel and just to see new things.
And it's fun.
Imagine a place where the imagination is entertained like a king, where out of this world is well within reach, where flying high isn't that tall of an order. Imagine racing into new thrills and tapping every sense to its fullest. Imagine traveling around the world with no more effort than traveling around the block. Imagine a tour of the oceans, courtesy of some of its most famous fans. Imagine not having to imagine any of it, and you've just entered Epcot.
Flying is one of my most common dreams. I think it is for a lot of people.
We actually have the possibility to give people the option that they can actually fly. They can make their dreams a reality, and that's a great feeling.
For anyone who's ever dreamed of flying through the air, really flying, feeling the wind rush past your face, swooping and diving and having a bird's eye view of our world below, today is the day your dream comes true. Today you experience soaring.
The kids, they come home and they're like, I went flying, I went on soaring. Very exciting.
Astronauts, thrill seekers, there's a little of that in all of us, but only a handful of people really know what it's like to feel the bassy rumble when the boosters ignite, what it looks like when the gantry gives way to a blue sky, to be sucked down into the seat and blast off into outer space. Until now, the countdown is on for Mission Space. You've taken to the skies, even outer space, adventures earthly creatures don't exactly get to do every day. So let's not stop just yet. Not when Nemo and his friends are calling. Prepare to dive deep into the home of the creatures of the Great Blue. And while you're at it, why not sit down and have a chat with one of them? You do talk turtle, don't you? Totally do! Who hasn't dreamt of traveling the world, experiencing far-off lands, talking to the people, taking part in the traditions, tasting the food, experiencing their hospitality? Well, imagine a place where the miles between each great country around the world become merely footsteps, where a trip from Italy to Japan is no more than a short walk. No passport necessary, only your sense of adventure. Welcome to World Showcase.
I love Epcot. I think it's a perfect place for all the people that they can see the different countries. They can see about Japan, Italy, Canada, France. So they can make one of their favorite dreams, to see all around the world, to see that their sueños, their dreams, can always come through.
It's the end of an amazing day. How do you celebrate? Well, imagine if all the countries from around the world came together and put on a show. A celebration of sight and sound. Look up, and the night sky becomes alive with illuminations, reflections of Earth.
That's probably the best reward I think I could ever have, is knowing that a guest have fulfilled their dream of coming to Disney and having the real Disney experience.
I'm drawing all my dreams. I dream of being a movie star.
A movie star?
Glamorous. I like that.
Good. What do you like to play the most?
Star Wars.
All right.
Speed rocks. Yeah. You drop straight down. It just tickles your stomach and it's really fun.
I would like to be a mermaid.
Flounder, you're such a guppy.
In my mind, I would still like to be a rock and roll star. That's the ultimate dream still.
Being on stage in front of gazillions of people. Everybody would love to see their name in lights someday.
For everyone who's been forever taken aback and reeled in by the magical world of showbiz, The grandeur and delight of the movies, the excitement of TV, and the enchantment and spectacle of Broadway prepare to be swept down the red carpet and immersed in the glitz, glamour, and thrills of Tinseltown. Because here is where showbiz takes center stage, the Disney Studios.
It just gives you a warm feeling. Like you remember when you were a kid and you were watching the Mickey Mouse Club or the Disney movies or the Disney shorts and animations, but to watch the expressions on these children's faces that have never been anywhere like this is just unbelievable. It's very rewarding.
Do you like to watch thrillers? Well, here you star in one. Watch your step as you make your way through the mist and towards the abandoned Hollywood Hotel. Or as people here call it, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. When you're at the epicenter of action, the thrills are like molecules buzzing in the air everywhere around you. Or better yet, like motorcycles and souped-up stunt cars buzzing everywhere around you. Thrill seekers often find themselves on the edge of their seats, hearts racing, their minds revved and ready for the spectacular. Here, their faces are warmed by the blaze of true excitement. Buckle up as we present Lights, Motors, Action Extreme Stunt Show. The road trip of your life awaits you here at the Disney Studios as well. Fancy yourself a rock star? Ready to escape this G-force free life that you've been living in? Well then, friends, strap in and rock on for a little 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Zippity-doo-dah indeed. One of the beauties of Hollywood is its glamour for all ages. The big stars of the little minds. It's that laugh, that song, that play that lifts a little one up and gives them a moment or a friend and a song to sing. It glitters in the eyes of the truly young at heart, the young at mind.
Watching the expressions on the children's faces is priceless. The little girls, when they see Belle, they're just like they become that character. The boys, they first become Gaston because he is so muscular, but then when the beast turns back into the prince, now everybody wants to be the prince. And it's just great because you see them doing their gestures, and it's just fun to watch them have a great day.
Well, such tales are told here as well. Here, old friends tell their tales every day, for those hearing them for the first time and for those who want to hear them again. Fuzzy friends, larger than life, reach out and tickle and giggle. Here, the imagination is a playground as big as it should be. Here is where the Playhouse lives.
I love that I get to help make the magic for them. They leave Playhouse Disney feeling great. Like, I dance with Bear. I've had that experience that I see on TV. And I love it. I love seeing it. Or like when I go get an autograph for Bear, they're like, thanks.
Every great Hollywood story has its finale. Done right, it can be brilliant, extraordinary, or better said, fantastic.
I like to dream of adventure. Adventure, without a doubt. Adventure appeals to me more than anything. Like safari.
Wild cats, wild animals.
I would like to see the lions, how they are in their habitat.
I like mountain climbing and, scaling high peaks.
En el Monte Everest.
My all-time favorite thing is dinosaurs.
I'd like to be in the time of the dinosaurs before they went extinct, you know?
I used to have dreams that dinosaurs attacked my school. This is weird and strange.
I love adventure. Wouldn't have it any other way.
journey to a place where your imagination is your passport and your destination, other worlds. Where in one you can roar like the king of all beasts or swing your majestic trunk and sound your trumpet across the great plains of Mother Africa. In another, you're transported back 65 million years to come face to face with prehistoric beasts, both fierce and friendly. A great tree marks the center of this wild world, and within it, creepy, comical creatures entertain you into a whole nother dimension. Travel to a far eastern kingdom filled with spectacular creatures, both real and legendary, and transport yourself to a stage where the circle of life lives, laughs, and sings to its friends, the adventurers who've journeyed here. Disney's Animal Kingdom Park.
It's nice to see kids get excited and say that they like animals, and there are many kids that tell me that they know already that they want to be an animal keeper, and that's just very satisfying for me to see that I've played a part in sharing my dream with them, and hopefully they'll continue on to fulfill that dream for themselves.
Today's journey begins in Asia, where a wild river awaits to whisk you through its banks, and the local wildlife calls out to its visitors, where the ruins are home to tigers, but they aren't the fiercest encounter you will have. For in the distance awaits the biggest adventure ever to perch on the Disney horizon, Expedition Everest. It is here that travelers take on the treacherous terrain of the towering Forbidden Mountain in this high-altitude, high-speed train adventure. An adventure which holds many surprises. One in particular, the legendary Guardian of the Mountain, the one who sees travelers more like trespassers. Beware the Yeti.
At Expedition Everest, I had a little boy, and he rode on Everest. He had an incredible time. Later in his vacation, he approached me, and he was like, Steven, do you remember me? And I did. And it was so good to see him. He brought a big smile to my face. Well, later he was getting into the train, and another cast member was checking his lap bar, and he asked him, he said, hey, do you know Steven? And he said, yeah, he's my friend. And then the little boy responded by saying, you know, Steven's my friend too. And it's so cool, no matter where this kid goes, he always knows that he's got a friend at Disney World.
Here in this kingdom, there's a path that leads to a fantastically festive journey. Along the way, you might even see some familiar faces posted up at their camp and eager to give you a hug. Continue down the path, and under a magical pavilion awaits a great theater in the round. And within it, a true tribal celebration. Prepare to be swept away on a magical musical storytelling adventure with some of your favorite friends as you take part in one of the most moving celebrations ever created, Festival of the Lion King. Every day in this enchanted wild kingdom, the journey goes on its own journey, all throughout the lands, led by one of the greatest explorers himself, and a cast of classic characters.
Making dreams come true makes me feel happy, makes me smile, makes me feel excited to see someone else excited. When Mickey's Jammin' Jungle Parade comes by, it gets me in the mood to sing and dance, and I get to interact with the guests and sing and dance along with them as well.
Mickey's Jammin' Jungle Parade promises to be one of the most fantastic, playful romps you've ever seen. Your final journey here lies in the land just through the African village of Harambe. It is here that you will find Kilimanjaro safaris.
I had this one man who came up to me and he said, I've been to safaris in Africa, and definitely yours is the best one I've been on. And for him to tell me that, that's like he made my dream come true.
Climb aboard your vehicle and you're off for a ramble through the breathtakingly wild African savanna, home to extraordinary creatures like rhinos, crocs, cheetahs, giraffes, and hippos, all of whom are under the vigilant watch and rule of the mighty king. Beyond the theme parks, there's so many more dreams waiting to come true for you. Little touches that can turn your vacation into a dream vacation. And your time at Disney will be filled with them. Included in the menu of this DVD are several features that will help make planning a magical vacation easy, as well as some great features on all there is to do here. Get an in-depth look at two of the most imaginative water parks you've ever seen, Disney's Blizzard Beach and Disney's Typhoon Lagoon. Learn about special events and what's going on throughout the year. Check out the fun for everyone, from little ones to bigger kids and grown-ups too. Tour the resorts and find out how staying at a Disney resort can be surprisingly affordable, offer you more time enjoying the parks, and make your time here at Disney extra magical. Enjoy, and we hope to see you soon at the place where dreams come true.
Beyond the theme parks, there's a whole world of spectacular recreation and entertainment done with that Disney wow kind of touch. Daytime and night, there's another side of Disney magic that you simply can't miss out on. So come on, let's take a look. Welcome to two of the most imaginative water playgrounds in the universe. If you're looking to make a splash on your vacation, make time to hit the hands-down, unbelievable, unparalleled Disney water parks. This is Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, and it blows other water parks away. It's pretty much a tropical paradise and a water playground wrapped up in one unforgettable super splashdown. Slides, flumes, pools, beaches, and one nice and easy creek crawling all throughout this place are what's left over when the storm of all storms hits around here. Typhoon Lagoon is home to one of the largest inland wave pools in existence. Every 90 seconds, a 6-foot wall of pure, unadulterated H2O is cranked up and sent into shore, sweeping up and away pretty much everyone and everything it meets along the way. There's lots of fun that's just the right size for the little squirts here at Disney's Typhoon Lagoon, too. Catch a Kitty Creek offers big fun for little ones. Fun-filled fountains, watery whales, slippery seals, and some mini Ripley Rapids for some really watery fun. This is Crush and Gusher, and it's a little different than most water rides because you don't just go down, you go up too. Courtesy of Crush and Gusher's super-powered water jets, rushing your raft through an amazing water coaster ride of a lifetime. Surprises at every turn, suspense-filled climbs, crazy corners, and a breathtaking plunge to wrap it up. Ready for a second dose of Disney H2O? Here's the story. Disney built a ski resort. Well, it melted. What's left over? The polar opposite of other water parks, Disney's Blizzard Beach. From bunny slopes to black diamonds, Blizzard Beach is packed with downhill thrills and plenty of ways to cold chill no matter how much you want to whet your appetite. If you're looking for a wild but mild type of thrill for the whole family, then load them up on Steamboat Springs. It's one of the world's longest, curviest, and craziest raft adventures that takes you on a watery trip down the mountain at the one and only water park on the Meltdown. The party. When it's time to put your feet up and sit back and chill, splash down in Cross Country Creek. Not only is it an easy, breezy trip down a meandering river, but it's also nature's little built-in transportation system around the water park. Jump in and take a break, and hop out when you're ready to dive back into the chilling thrills. Disney's Blizzard Beach and Disney's Typhoon Lagoon water parks. Dive in.
Here we go again.
There's a whole world of Disney magic outside of the parks. The downtown Disney area is a literal city of choices in a metropolis of fun, entertainment galore. Over 70 unique shops and restaurants to discover. Big names you'll recognize right off the bat, and one-of-a-kind shopping and dining experiences you won't find anywhere else. Step inside the world of Disney and there's, well, a world of Disney to discover. It's also home to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, where your little princess can get the royal treatment. And on the other side of this world, your little pirates can hit the adventure room too. There are all kinds of things you never thought you'd find here, like this, the one and only Cirque du Soleil, presenting the one show you can only see here, La Nuba. And beyond all that great shopping, dining, and entertainment, there's even more fun in every corner of the Walt Disney World Resort. You name it, you can do it. Take a look.